What's going on? It's Steve of Rivia. We left off having the ambassador by the throat with our blade. That's totally fine. I wanted to find out why I was having such a difficult time with the Kinslayer's armor. So off stream, I was like, oh, I'm just going to grind up for this and get to the exact point. Which it did. And it was not a fun time, let me tell you. I have the Kinslayer's armor. So the diagram was 3K. The materials for it was probably like another, I don't know, another 300 plus the stuff that I have. And then we also have the swords. We have all that. All we're missing is the pants. The dragon scale armor, or the dragon armor, that's all we're missing. That we have the full kit. This was a pain. I can tell you right now that the only way to make money in Chapter 3, if you are playing this game alongside me, or if you are playing this at another time, or you're about to start playing, the only way to make money in this game is farming monsters. There's no... or you want to play the dice game, which that's a crapshoot. The better way to make money is to not complete the contract, because the gargoyle contract... No more gargoyles show up once you complete that contract. So then you don't really have a way of making money. Me personally, since I'm playing on dark mode, I could give two shits if they were gone off the face of the earth or not. For money making, it was very much needed. So I had to kill harpies over and over and over and over again. But we did it. We did it. That's all I wanted to get to. All right. Get up, fat man. There we go.
Your ass, Excellency.
This is preposterous. What do you aim to achieve?
I want to see Triss. How did you get in here?
Put that sword down.
Only after I cut your throat. The choice is yours.
I know of a tunnel.
Then you can be my guide.
It's the tunnel to the left.
You
I
make an
think
exceptional
this...
guide.
Yeah,
Go.
this is as far as we've gotten so far. Hey! I remember there being an archer over here. Yeah.
One false move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
If I can get through the door.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe...
You're aiming a little high.
Reynold Ep Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Then he'll die.
No, mark my words. You will. Unless you release me. It's not too late.
You're boring me. Pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know, and I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Renold!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
Oh, you get a badge for killing me? Okay. Come on.
But Ambassador Fitzestellen.
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
All right, let's do this.
Die, Nordling!
Hey, Sting. How about thee? That's right. See, it's different when I have potions, isn't it? There we go. Come on. You're in for the hilarity. Come on.
Congratulations, Witcher. They were my best men.
They were shit men.
Free Triss, or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
Because I am Witcher.
Let's just say we're close.
I knew it. You're in love with her. You wouldn't risk your neck otherwise. But you
No,
don't know
man, we've been
everything
together.
about her.
What are you
No.
talking about?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
How do you know that?
From the best possible source. She confessed.
And how did you convince
Lies.
her to do that?
By showing her the confessions of other lodge members.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup, call for reinforcements.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to
Ooh.
show the Empire's true power. Surround him!
Don't want to fight me in here, right? Nope. Nope.
Shield bearers!
I don't like the fact that you guys have like basically auto aim. Ow. You were like a buttload of damage, my guy. Should have probably got bigger regeneration, but it's fine. It's whatever. Come on. There we go. Woo!
Geralt?
We count this as a win!
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
I traveled half the world to find you.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear?
So were they lying?
Never.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend. I know you're a member of the Lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the Lodge?
Does it matter? I also know the Lodge was behind Demiven's assassination.
Geralt,
I trust you.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge,
Yeah.
just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions,
It
you're
all
badly
comes
mistaken.
together.
The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Now.
Oh,
You'll tell me
accidentally-
everything you know. I need to
Accidentally
learn
did
the
that, my
truth.
bad.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanad massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful
I do find it
state
crazy how
controlled
this
by
is
sorceresses.
when we learn of the Lodge.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Yeah, I would
I'd
have
choose
chosen
the same if I were her. Demiven didn't have a network of spies anywhere near as good as Henselt's or Radovid's.
Nor could he count on the loyalty of such men as our dear Vernon Roche. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Also, I love how Letho has been completely forgotten about since, like, Act 1. Like, he's been, like, he assassinated the king, and that's our main mission, is to find him. And then he's just kind of like, ah. But now he's back.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but we never met after that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirn. I emerged intact, but pretty battered.
I met the troll who fell in love with you.
He saved me, tended to my wounds. But when he started treating me like a caged canary, I fled. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover.
And we
Before I could
found out
speak,
that was a
I
lie.
Overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loch Muin.
That is-
Asir compressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered.
Why
didn't
do
piece
I
the
feel
puzzle
like you're
together
lying to
until
me
here,
now?
in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Because dude was like, yeah, she told us everything. Like, yeah, the guy could have been lying. Or maybe he was lying because he said other sorceresses divulged that information.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley. No, Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
Philippa controlled Saskia with...
Figures. The woman's a control freak.
She miscalculated by coming to Loch Muin.
Yeah, but you,
Radovid had her imprisoned
Triss, you
and
also
then
don't know that Saskia is a
Possible.
was there.
fucking dragon.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening.
Which I guess would
I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility.
explain why they're still
I'm ready to
technically
go
in
review
hiding in
everything
3.
I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Come on, Triss. Don't look at the...
Guardians. That's your work?
Yes, it was.
You're too blindly.
You
Yes,
killed them
it
all.
They
was.
didn't slaughter themselves.
Oh, so I did have to go that way since the door was locked.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
Triss,
Yes?
that was some mess. I wouldn't want to see you hurt like that again.
That's not how I was gonna say it.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
Hey, I think I got max level. I think maybe, right? 3 talents at level 35.
Your wands and burn your
Let's see here.
In a hurry to get to the deliberations.
Why,
Has
yes, I
Saskia
am.
spoken yet?
That cunt inspired dreams of freedom among the peasantry. Now all Eden stands in flames. Peasants slaughter nobles.
They just wanted a free Vergen.
Free Vergen? To hell with a lot of you!
The hell with you.
Freedom. A magic word. It can replace nourishment, inspire the masses to fight. Those who
Freedom!
cry
Oh
freedom
my god.
perform miracles. Stennis underestimated the meaning of freedom when he poured poison into the mouth of one who spoke that word earnestly.
Yeah.
Edirn
I was
has
just about
no
to say,
king.
though.
It has no ruler. Instead, it has famine, disease, bandits, and poverty.
No, I thought I
Fight
did the
for
right
freedom
choice
is
for
always
Adern.
good, But then rulers must be chosen, and it all starts again. Yet the free are joyful, even if a bit hungry.
Good that you're here. We don't have much time.
Seems like we never do.
First, we have to get by the guards.
Leave that to me.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Do I believe her? Triss? Kind of. It's very weird. It's like, because the dude was like, "Oh, they've given up everything. We know everything." And then she immediately said, "Oh, I told them nothing." But the guy is how I found out about the Lodge of Sorceresses. Hey, dudes. Don't mind me just casting basic level magic over here. I'm just gonna...
Kingslayer, get it!
Nope. Nope.
Might have tried to reason with them.
Easier this way. Trust me.
Path's clear.
How
we
would
go?
I have reasoned with them?
Yeah, let's go.
Everything will be revealed at last.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Yeah.
What precisely does that mean?
Lawmark is not Kedwen's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
So I heard.
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands.
Well, rebellious
Sooner or later,
peasants
they will need
and
to swear
elven
allegiance
brigands
to someone,
kicked
or they
their
will be
asses.
defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize
Excuse
the Pontar
me?
Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed...
Last of the line of unicorns?
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
If I have to fight
To the
everybody
matter
in
at
here...
hand. The document describing the Charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the Charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Okay.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The
Oh, I
Conclave
see
needs
what's
to be
happening.
certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern
And also
Kingdoms.
controlling everybody with a crown.
The
or
document
getting
has
rid of
been
them.
signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
I do.
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville
You know
was
how
behind
much-
the assassinations
you know how much
of
paperwork
Demavend
I picked
and
up?
Foltest.
Officials of the future council and conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
The Order of the Flaming Rose, eh?
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
She's gonna turn into something and fly and like run away. I
You
bet.
don't know the whole truth. Marigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
But I do. No way. No way. That's not Saskia. Come on, man. Please no. Please no.
Geralt, we're
Quest-
trapped. Magic's
Quest
no
failed.
good here. I can't get us out. Sheila, you have to get Sheila.
Wow. Wow. All right. We're gonna find out why we failed that. No?
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
I feel like I'm going to, especially now that I have the rage of not being able to get my Kinslayer armor that.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Ow.
How do you like my dragon?
He has a name. Woo.
Synthesis! Kill him now!
Oh, hey there.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later.
This is very endgame. This feels very
I prefer to
endgame.
leave on my own terms.
The fact that I
Where's Leto?
failed a quest.
The synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand?
You're not going to
The
talk
Lord
anything
sought a
about
way to
his
get rid of
massive
Demavend.
bulging
That's true.
biceps?
He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher. Farewell!
So I had all the way up until this part in order to get the dragon scale that I needed for the pants. But I searched everywhere. Believe me. So maybe it's like I don't save Triss and I go with Philippa and get like a different ending. Depending on how long this takes, we might try that out.
Something's not right.
Excuse
The
me?
diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
She has to answer for her crimes. She has to answer for her crimes.
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Yennefer mentioned. Why do I still have a...
Wonder how many more will turn up.
I have to defeat the dragon. Okay. Wait, why did... I just saw that right at the very end. I had my steel sword out the entire time. I'm fucking stupid.
Damn it.
Now that's the damage I'm talking about. Woo! Saskia! Sorry, where do you want me to go? Oh, I guess this way. Oh, this looks like a final boss level. I don't like the way that you do that. That feels very bad. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can reload my potions. That'd be savage if I could. That'd be kind of savage. Yes, I can. Oh, baby. Also kind of sucks that I'm going to have to do this every single time. But not if I'm good enough. Not if Steve of Rivia can first time this bad boy.
Take that.
I was so close! Fire! But we're almost there, baby. I can feel it. I can taste it. This is better than the Drog fight, so I'm cool with it. At least I'm seeing progress. I realize that this episode should not be called Hostage Negotiations, And actually Dungeons and Dragons.
Damn it.
You don't like that, do you? I don't know what this attack is. Shh. Oh, God. Oh, you're like one hit away, you stupid! I don't want to kill you, Saskia. But I will. Oh no! No! No, 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 no! I was too excited! I didn't realize it was gonna be a quick time event. No! Okay, now I'm ready. What button? There we go. Do barrel roll! Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Holy shit, cousin! Oh, man. I can't kill the dragon, man. That's Saskia. The only reason why Saskia is fighting oh boy. Is because she's under a spell.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the hordes you'll help us find.
You stupid. Take her out right now. Good God. That is gonna hurt tomorrow. Oh, I'm in the epilogue now. Hell yeah. I didn't even know this game had an epilogue.
Are you all right?
No.
More or less.
And the dragon?
Dragoness.
No.
Saskia's alive. Wounded and weak from loss of blood, but alive.
The spell is still working.
Unimportant.
There is a
As long as
golem
Saskia
behind
lives,
you.
There's hope that we can
Run!
break it. Besides, I don't kill dragons.
Philippa won't easily give up such a powerful weapon.
Triss, please understand. The last thing I want to do is slaughter one of the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen. Saskia is good incarnate. She's the exact antithesis of Eilhart and your former friends. They should be punished.
I knew
You're
it was
right.
the right choice.
I just wanted...
I know what you wanted, and you're probably right in some way. But this time, logic and calculation are unimportant. If we have even the slimmest chance of breaking the spell and freeing Saskia, we need to try.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
This should be interesting. What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Cadwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Jesus.
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
Aw. Hey, little pup. You scared? Everything's gonna be okay. Up. Oh no.
I think he's coming too.
I hate
oh,
that.
Bollocks. The whoreson's in agony. Won't be long now.
Look at that. The cleverest of elven bandits, beaten burnt like ordinary scum.
This is the handiwork of some mage. I'd wager my wife on it.
You shouldn't have taken that trinket. You know they'll ask what he had on him.
And you'll not peep a word. Understand?
Hey you, piss off. We've got a dangerous prisoner here.
Did you capture him?
None of your concern. Buzz off, freak.
Any idea what happened to Roach?
Yes, Radovid tried to buy him off. I'm sure you can guess Roach turned him down.
Some things will never change.
Temeria might not be on the map of the North much longer, but as long as men like Roach are around, there's hope for its rebirth.
Don't pin that mess on me.
I don't intend to.
Piss off, I said! Enough! Die now!
That's exactly what I wanted. Don't hit Triss!
Want to tell me what that was about?
It's Yorvith. I owed him that much.
I guess I missed quite a bit.
Yeah. Can you help him?
This was high magic. Treating him will take time, maybe months.
I'm gonna miss the Kingslayer again. Stay with him, Triss. I'll be back for you when this is over.
Geralt,
This is between me and him.
you don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory.
The magic shield came down when the deliberations ended. I'll teleport Yorveth out of here, far away to Vergen.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this
That is
time,
very
also
true.
a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tanserville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
That could take a while. Sheila's fled Loch Muin via Megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
What I think what I might do is actually reach the credits, see how this plays out, and then reload the save and go with the other option of saving Philippa, and see if that nets me this like Kinslayer armor. Because I am not playing on dark difficulty and not getting the armors that you have to play on dark difficulty for. That is insane to me. With the amount of grinding that I had to do. I'm all geared up and ready to go, Letho, if it turns sour. Look how big those arms are. Honestly. And he's supposed to be of like School of the Viper, which is like for assassinations. But he also was able to like
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka?
I only drink with friends.
What about old acquaintances? Eh? Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Excuse me?
The winter solstice, 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal.
I think that's where...
That of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Oh. I think that's where Witcher 3 starts, is at the Hangman's Tree.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the north. Soften it before the invasion.
Okay.
You know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The north resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be.
That makes
Witcher's
sense.
schools in the south fell into ruin long ago.
Yeah, but so
Witchers
did the wolf.
became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities.
Yeah,
Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory?
Oh,
Monsters appeared in our world.
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt.
Are they calling spheres worlds?
Another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths.
This is all making sense.
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere.
This guy was not in the shows. Not yet. Maybe.
The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire.
So...
And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Seret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned
This doesn't happen in the show?
long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful.
But they're leading up to the Wild Hunt in the show.
That's how I met
However, there's
Master
only...
Gyarados. And a couple of weeks later, The Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their...
So Letho's not in the show because the Wild Hunt has not like fully come in yet. However, this man, or I guess he lost his memory because of the Wild Hunt. But it was kind of also like during the Butcher of Blaviken is where like Triss started taking care of him, which that happened in the show. So, but then he also met Yennefer and fell in love with Yennefer, which also happened in the show with The Last Wish. So I don't know when the Wild Hunt comes into play. In the show, it just hasn't happened yet, but they have alluded to it. So I don't know if it'll end with like what just happened where Geralt sacrifices his life for Yennefer and becomes part of the Wild Hunt, and then that's where like the season 6 would be happening, but it's not because they canceled it because now Liam is taking over. I don't know.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here. The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak.
Jamaica.
Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You mean to hell?
Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Should I fight him? Or like let him leave? Because he took care of Yen after I left. Like we were acquaintances, and it's not like it's not like him to. It's not like Geralt to kill another Witcher. Like he really hates trying. He really hates doing it because there's so few of us left. Fight him on the second round. Okay.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Yeah. Talk to the hand, Letho. Oh, little ladybug. I forgot what ladybugs symbolize. Finish the game at any difficulty. Finish the game by sparing
Along
Letho.
the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwen and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia
Oh, it's good luck.
Slayer
Okay.
achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred.
Aww.
These minor scavengers,
That belt
however,
is
scurried
crazy,
over when
dude.
true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses.
Damn it, Dandelion. I was almost there. We beat the game, but we gotta go back. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Hiya!
All right, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must
Okay.
return through the sewers.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on.
This feels not like a good choice right off the bat.
I believe that. Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
Fuck no.
Stay on.
Vatkan came.
Oh, hey. Yorvith, you're alive.
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding.
You stupid.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark. A defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning. Courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision, otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. Even need this dagger. In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic.
Yeah, but why do I have to stab her in the heart in order to...
In case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Yorvith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
There we go. Heck yeah.
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
Oh, because I'm killing too fast? Because I'm too much of a badass? I understand. I like Yorvith more and more.
Rest assured, no one will help you.
At first, he was like a complete asshole, but now that he's on my side...
Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Okay. Philippa Eilhart's house. No! 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 He's dying. Are you dead? Shit. Why can't I attack you? Is there any more in this house? Ah, yes! 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 That is exactly what I needed! Gargoyle, dust, and heart. That's also exactly what I need. I'm gonna come to this in a little bit. After I... I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Of fucking course. Okay. Yes, dude. And the fact that this is a common crafting component, pure bullshit. There we go. Easy as cake. Now I can let you guys know a little bit on the inside. So this gargoyle dust, right? In order to build the mourner, the steel sword, I needed gargoyle dust. But because I completed the contract on the gargoyle contract, they would no longer spawn anymore. And I needed 2 more. The fact that 3 of them show up here and everything that I researched on where this drops and where are gargoyles in this game, and none of them said Philippa Eilhart's house, making me further want to choose the choice of this one. And even still, this is where I get the dragon scales from. Are you serious right now? I had to mod the game. So I kind of cheated. Downloaded a mod that allowed the innkeeper to sell the items that you can craft. I had to then grind up the money to buy this weapon. And then I grinded all the other components to make everything else. Because true to form, Steve's Quest, fucking integrity, I had to do it. I had to make it harder on myself, but not just giving me the item.
Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes, the very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up!
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeridium.
Break the code. Okay, so never mind. This does have... Now, do I go left to right? Alright, so 1, 2, it's the one in the middle. 3, 4, 5.
It worked.
Now unshackle me. I'll open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try anything clever and you will die.
I got it.
Sido Isndoai. You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a Dwan. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself...
Face it, Darian!
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Ah!
God, no.
Beautiful.
Leathercam.
Damn it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ha ha! God? Is that you?
Amazing fight, Gwynblade! Get the dagger and let's get out of here!
Philippa Eilhart's dagger.
Let's hope this blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here, Philip.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Time to join the talks.
I'll go ahead and see what we can expect.
There we go. Help Yorvith. Hey, another achievement. And I leveled up. Craft me an item. Yes! Also, this was 250 the last time that I looked at it. Now it's 150. Unbelievable. But we got it. Yes! But let's get to it, baby. Do I have to fight Saskia with that? It's a quest item. And why does it have bleeding on it? But boom. This feels good. Let's see how we look. But first, I will be right back. Because I also conscripted an armor smith for my threads. There we go. It's only the undergarments, but I think it works. Now let's get back to it.
Pull yourself together.
Oh, yeah, Thun. Yes! You don't know how long I've been grinding for this. Yes, dude. Fuck yeah.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
Alright. Now let's beat the game one more time.
Designated advisors to cowherds at most.
My kings, before you sign this document, please
this
hear
is
me
different.
out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Hensel's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
Wait, what? No way they captured that man.
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Oh, so this guy's just burning all the houses down. He doesn't even care.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold,
And Margarita
Kira Metz,
Lontil.
Francesca Findaber, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tanzaville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asiravar Anahid and Fringala Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Oh, Fringilla can, if I remember right, can die in a fire. Let's do this one more time.
Right. The
Yep.
diamond. Someone replace the diamond. This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits. Geralt, remove it.
Nope, not this time. Oh. This is different. This didn't happen last time.
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
That is a
Yet
huge,
I sense your readiness to
huge
fight
hole.
on.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
You don't.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
That's right.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing.
Awesome.
And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known also as Bork 3 Jackdaws.
Bork 3 Jackdaws is in the Witcher series. The golden dragon that I think is like protecting the eggs. The egg is her.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his mustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Bork these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The lodge has been
I don't know if that's true.
That's good.
But I'm
though
pretty sure it is.
temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga?
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Adernian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
So, yeah.
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Bird coming in with the facts. Yes. In season 1 of the Netflix show, he's 71. Season 2, he's 104. He was born in 1160. Please have her walk out. Oh. Only a few more to go. I don't think that Spike was tying him up. I think that Spike was in him.
Your handiwork, sire.
In the beginning, there was chaos.
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then
So last time Triss was here.
But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops.
I definitely think I chose the
murder.
good
Not
ending the
necessarily
first try.
in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Let's go this way.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Elf! Killed a non-human.
You guys are gonna get fucked up. Yes! That's what I was waiting for.
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness.
Really choked up to see me. Hanging around?
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
There we go.
Finish your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I
Say it
think
again.
he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Oh. Oh, this is way different.
Stop, Yorvith. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Va fail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
I don't plan
Farewell,
on it.
Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians, and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't. Time to fight.
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Start whining and fight. I said fight. Wolf has teeth.
Yes, I do.
You tire quickly.
Oh my god, dude. This feels so good compared to the first time we fought. Yes! Whoa. Oh. There is so few of us left. You're right. Plus, the School of the Vipers are assassins. Also, I just had to see what it was like, you know? I had to see what the fight was like. This doesn't feel good, but it feels good, right? Like, Yorvith was on a cart, dead on the good ending, but I got to walk away with Triss. This one, I'm walking away with all three of them. We did it. We did it, folks. We beat Witcher 2. We beat Witcher 2 on not like the hardest difficulty, but like the second to hardest difficulty, which is dark difficulty. So I mean, like, I didn't beat it with one life. But hey, we're here. Yes. 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 We did it. This feels like I'm in a priest robe. It needs to be like opened up, like I'm in an 80s cover band. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We're on to it. Next week is Witcher 3. Bye.